May the 1st, 2018. It's hard to believe that it's May already. It just seems like spring started. There was no real April showers this year in Ontario. I just finished, we're up a little late. Well, we're getting this started a little late. I just finished uploading last night's webcast to YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Remember guys, if you don't have time to watch the show live or watch the hour and a bit, you can find it on iTunes and SoundCloud, and you can just listen to it. Audio copies there for your enjoyment. Right now, we got to do some running around. I think I'm gonna go shoot my bow for a tiny little bit, just because I know we got to get on those turkeys at some point before it closes. I gotta get some dog food, I gotta get some boat oil. Then I think we're gonna drag the Stratus out, maybe give it a quick wipe down, and then as long as this wind doesn't pick up, maybe we'll go to Rice Lake and see if we can't catch some crappie. It hasn't been very good to me last year, Rice Lake, but it's a different year. Hopefully it comes together. First stop of the morning in the books, got my mercury oil. 141 bucks to get the season started. It didn't actually go up that bad in price over the winter. I really thought it was gonna be a lot more than that. So we're good for about a quarter of the year. Mercury oil, everybody thinks they want a gigantic bass boat. It's awesome, but the problems that come along with having them, they're giant, super fast boats. They get pounded, they take a ton of this, they take a ton of gasoline, and every year, no matter what, you need something for them. So think about that when you're purchasing a boat. You don't need a giant bass boat to fish tournaments in Ontario, and you don't want a giant oil bill either. On the road, still got lots of running around to do, and I'm definitely shooting that bow before I go home. So stop, official stop number 2, right across the street from Marley's house, way over there. There's a giant tom. There's a ton of turkeys across the street from Marley's. Unfortunately, the farmer wants no part of it, letting anybody hunt it. I'm gonna shoot my bow. Well, first I'm gonna try to call that turkey across the street because I'm totally legal to shoot it out Marley's backyard, but that's pretty cool to see. That bird is strutting. If you look here, he's on one side of the bush. On the other side of the bush, there's a hen walking towards him. So he's pretty occupied and hung up on doing that. It's a good morning. It's time to shoot the bow. I haven't done it in a couple days, but first I think I'm gonna have a little fun calling that bird. Some shooting in. Now they're on this side, right around there. He's got in the, I don't know, maybe 20-25 minutes shooting the bow. He's gone from one hen out in the field. Now it's him and 6 hens. So once again, these turkeys are everywhere that I can't hunt. It's actually pretty frustrating. Land is kind of like, trying to get hunting land is like me trying to tell you to go buy a brand new bass boat. It's just, it seems impossible to get, right? You know, for me, it was like, I have a boat. For guys who have turkey land, they have turkey land. The struggle is real. I got some bow shooting in, 2 more stops to make. Gotta get dog food from the vet for the dogs, and I gotta go stop and see my old man for I can unload his wheelbarrow and Ashton's toys finally. Running around is finished. My old man wasn't home, but I dropped the stuff off in his driveway. Hey, how's it going? I saw my stepmom, she was cool with it, so I'll go with that. He'll put it away for me when he gets home. Gotta get the boat out, gotta respool some lines, and we're gonna go crappie fishing. I don't know if we're gonna get any. I haven't really crappie fished on Rice Lake in a few years, so I think we went last year and we got a couple, but today may be the day that we find the mother lode and lay a pounding on them. So let's get going. Let's get geared up. Let's get it all done for the weekend fish. Here's the plan. I just found out that we got new turkey hunting property to hunt on. So we're going to take the boat, take the truck, set up the new turkey blind, go crappie fishing. Then before dark tonight, we are going to jump in the blind and see if we can't do a little scouting and see what's on the property. I know there's turkeys there. We hunted deer here in the past. This is a big break as far as turkey hunting comes. So loading up the truck, bringing the hunting and fishing gear, and we're gonna do a double whammy. Finally get ready to go fishing, and all of a sudden it gets windy out. Got the ground blind on the back. We're trying to find a place in this corner where I can see the most around me. Ground blind is officially in. Hopefully we get some turkey action tonight. I can see a pretty good way both directions down the field and into the neighboring field, so fingers crossed. certainly better option than what we've had. So big thanks to Kelsey and the Cole family for hooking us up with this land. I'm gonna go hopefully catch some crappie. It's getting a little windy out, and then we'll be back to sit the evening, see what we see, hear what we hear. But I'm pretty excited about this. Made it to Bewdley. We're gonna launch beside BJ Tackle. The wind's picked up a little bit, but we're gonna go out there and give it a few hours. It's right around 12:30 now, so I'd like to be in that turkey blind by at least 5. Check that out. I got a new GoPro battery. I'll show you that at some point on the vlog, but let's get this in the water. Let's get fishing. Stop wasting time chatting about fishing, and let's do it. Hopefully, we get some crappies. Shore, 2 sunfish. That was it. I got a bunch of hits from fish that were just not big enough to even take my tiny little tube jig. The new Daiwa ultralight setups I got worked amazing. We'll talk about those more when we actually land some fish. The gentleman I talked to out at the in the bay said they've been getting crappie pretty good in the evening, not so much during the day yet. They're just not locked into spawning mode. Schultze at BJ Tackle said that they were whaling them at night there, so still the night bite going on. They will bite. It's really cold out in the lake too, and windy at shore. It is absolutely boiling hot. Probably the nicest day of the year so far. The plan now, switch over, jump in that new ground blind, and do a little scouting to see if we can see any Turks walking around tonight. So, okay, made it to the turkey property. Blind is just over there. We are going to switch it up here from fishing mode to turkey mode. Get in our camo, get out there. This is basically a scouting night. We're just gonna see if we can see some turkeys. Maybe we get lucky and some come into the decoys, but this is round 3 for the turkeys this year. Hopefully we see some action. Let's go. I'm willing to bet if we were out on Rice Lake right now, we'd absolutely hammer the crappie. In my experience, you really got to go in the morning when it's early season, and in the evenings is usually way better. So I probably got a little overconfident thinking that I could go out at noon, just hammer down on some crappie. They're obviously a lot smarter than I am, but Amber's got dinner ready. She just texted me. I am absolutely starved. I am going in to eat. Making progress is what today's all about. Crappie fishing during the, I shouldn't have been so hasty to get out on that water so early in the day. Crappie, until they really lock up on spawning areas, are notorious for not being in shallow water, especially when it's that cold. When you get crappie on their spawning areas, they're like black. I've been hearing a ton of people, 7 o'clock, 7:30, they really start moving in shallow and start biting. So in the past, we've done really well, but it's usually early in the morning or right before dark. So we're gonna have to give that a try. The new turkey spot, while I was driving out and driving home, right across the road from from where I'm hunting, there's 3 giant toms. So those hens I saw had crossed the road. I see over the years I've seen a pile of turkeys cross the road there. So I think we're in good shape. Things to come. This weekend is Quinte Walleye Opener, which is going to be fun. There's a ton of boats, but I think myself and the Fear Fishing crew, we're gonna head down there. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna vertically jig walleye. That will be a good time. It'll be a good time just to go down there and see people catching fish, having fun. The fishing season's early. We got to remember 2 weeks ago we had a pile of freezing rain and bus cancellations, and now it's 23 degrees Canadian today. So the beard's gonna have to go. I don't want tan lines. It's getting that. I'm getting excited. We're like 3 days away from Quinte Opener, 4 days, and then the Kawarthas opens for walleye the week after, and then we are getting so close to bass fishing. It's not funny. So you got to use days like this to learn, move forward. You can't, you know, a bad day's fishing is still way better than, you know, a billion other things on this earth. We're moving ahead on the turkeys. I know a gobbler is going to cross into that field, and we are going to get them. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for you're notified every time we upload a vlog. It's one of those days where I kind of feel like I'd like to hit the erase button and only bring you giant crappies the size of, but that wouldn't be real. So, gotta stay at it. We'll see you soon.